As gas prices continue to rise, many are looking for more fuel-efficient vehicles. Now, when buying a hybrid or electric vehicle isn't an option, what can you do?
Our own Adam Reed has been working to find that out.
I spoke with several car maintenance professionals here in the Chippewa Valley, and they told me how you can make your vehicle more fuel efficient. Here are the 6 biggest tips that I learned. The overall upkeep and maintenance of your vehicle is key. Things like changing the oil, checking your air filter, making sure that the brakes aren't dragging on the vehicle. As one service manager explains, the harder you drive, the harder you should maintain. Check those tires. Service managers tell us that using the exact manufacturer recommended PSI is critical.
Tires are huge in fuel economy. As long as they're the same tread or they're a heavy fuel efficient tire and you're keeping them at the right PSI, you're actually going to gain about 5% on how much fuel you're using.
Check your owner's manual to find the PSI for your car. Lay off the pedals. Avoiding hard acceleration or deceleration will definitely give you a bump in your miles per gallon.
Basically not touching the pedal, either be brake or accelerator, as much as possible is going to increase the fuel economy that you get, just because you're not changing the load both in braking and then you have to accelerate up again, or accelerating because you haven't been paying attention and need to catch up.
Use your cruise control on flat roads and increase your following distance on the highway. Speaking of lead feet, slow down. Service managers tell us anything over 65 miles per hour is going to seriously hurt your fuel economy.
While it is nice to have the higher mileage or the speed rating at 70 miles an hour in this state, it's not so great for fuel economy. So if you can hover back down around that number, yeah, that's definitely going to help you.
Can you handle the heat? If you can, turn the AC down or even off.
Yeah, AC is a killer. AC is going to extremely affect your fuel economy. Rolling with the windows down, keep them cracked. As long as they're not fully down, you're not really taking on a lot of that resistance. But the more you run your AC, the more it's going to eat through that gas.
And that brings us to our last point, reducing weight and drag. If you have a storage container, bike rack, roof tent, or anything else that causes drag on your vehicle, it's hurting your fuel economy.
Hopefully those tips will make going to the pump a little less painful, or better yet, a little less frequent.